Welcome back, everybody. Matt the Man here. Hope you're doing well. So we have a new original Netflix movie called Leave the World Behind. This stars Julia Roberts, Ethan Hawke, handsome Hawke, you devil, you, and Mahershala Ali, and special guest Kevin Bacon. That Bacon is fire. This is a new original movie. Got a chance to watch it. Just came out yesterday on Netflix. And I was interested. It looked like an interesting film. Like an end of the world type of movie. And hey, who doesn't like this? Now we don't want those to happen in real life. But in a movie, we're good. You can have it all you want. And it don't affect me at all. Here are the positives. Julia Roberts. I used to not be a huge fan of Julia Roberts. She was that rom-com girl from the 90s. But then ever since about 10 years ago, when she was in August Osage County, and then she did the movie Wonder with Owen Wilson. Then she was in that movie Ben is Back, where her son is a drug addict. I have definitely turned around on Julia Roberts. I like this kind of new stage in her career, playing more really dramatic, very complex characters. It really shows her range as an actress. And this movie, I think he was great in this film. He plays a wife and a mother who is very, very in control, very, worrywart, very in command, kind of the head of the house, if you will. And I thought he gave a really great performance in here. Also, my boy Mahershala Ali, I thought he was another standout in this movie. He has a lot of good monologues in the film, but also his range. He can be charming one moment and then very serious the next. And I thought even the scene with him and Julia Roberts, kind of going back and forth, like her way of thinking, his way of doing things, her being skeptical of him. I thought their dynamic worked really well. I also like Ethan Hawke in this movie. I wish the score for the film gave it that Twilight Zone feel, like we're watching an episode of Twilight Zone, and I thought that worked with the film. Also, in terms of cinematography, this movie does a lot of slow zoom-in shots, especially on Julia Roberts. Like, there's a number of moments where the camera will just start zooming in on Julia Roberts and then stop when it's right in her face. Also, there's a lot of interesting panning down from one room, from the upstairs in the house, then maybe down to another area of the house, or it will go, reverse, or it will have shots where we have three people in a kitchen room, and it will start on one person, then flip around, dolly around two more people, and I thought the camera angle and how much the camera was moving around in this movie looked good, added to that kind of, what's the word, hysteria, panic, if you will. Because sometimes these really zoom in shots will just happen right away, catch you off guard, kind of like what the movie is trying to give you that panic, that insecurity, if you will. Don't know what's going to happen next. Yeah, I like how this was a suspenseful movie. The entire movie, you're like, what's going to happen next? What is this mystery? Is it the end of the world? Who's doing it? Are we going to get a resolution at the end? Or is everyone going to die at the end? So it gave you that suspense. And I like that. That's what you want in a movie like this. You want to be on the edge the entire movie. Negatives. Like I said, you don't get enough Kevin Bacon in here. The bacon was not done enough. He's only in two scenes. One of them was near the very beginning of the movie, and then one of them was this long, drawn-out scene in the third act. And that's it. I was expecting more bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Show me the bacon. So this movie reminded me of two M. Night Shyamalan films. One of those films actually came out earlier this year, back in February, and that was Knock at the Cabin, which I saw. I'll attach that at the end of the video, my review for that. So it definitely had that. It reminded me of that movie. End of the world, shit happening all around. We're with this group of people, the entire movie. That was another suspenseful mystery. Kept you on the edge of your seat. And he also did another movie called The Happening back in 2008 with Mark Wahlberg. And that also had the whole end of the world, hysteria, panic, shit happening all around them. One of those movies is actually good. One of those movies is not good. But it felt like, like I said, this felt like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. If I didn't know this was done by a different director, I would have sworn this was an M. Night Shyamalan film. Or it felt like an episode of The Twilight Zone. Also, I thought this movie was a little bit too long. This is 2 hours and 12 minutes before the credits. I think it was like 2:20 altogether. I definitely think there's probably about 10 minutes where you can trim in different areas of the film. And probably would have been a little bit tighter as a 2-hour movie. Like I said, it didn't bother me too much. It's when we got near that third act where it started to be like, okay, come on, let's get to it. But yeah, I would give this like a 4 out of 5. I like it. I think the acting was good. I think I like the suspense, mystery, edge of your seat, the entire movie, the music, the cinematography. So let me know in the comments below, did you see the new Netflix original movie, Leave the World Behind? Also, I want to know your thoughts. Do you feel like me? It felt more like an M. Night Shyamalan movie than the director who did this film. Matt the Matt here. Once again, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Become a subscriber. You can see me every day almost. I mean, who wouldn't want to see this all the time?